All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex Halsey. I'm the health fitness specialist at the McLean location. Welcome to Push, Pull, and Legs. Today's workout, we're going to torch pretty much the whole body. We're going to be working with full body movements for the majority of the time, compound movements, and you're going to be able to hit all the major joints for today's class. You will need some heavy and or light weights, but you should be able to move heavy weight today. And then one of our moves, if you need to modify it, you can use that light weight for it. But otherwise, we should be able to get through the whole workout today using heavy weights. All right. So we're going to follow that same 3-sequence format that we usually do. And then we're going to have 6 minutes per sequence, and we'll move from one movement to the next. All right. So I'm actually going to try to see if we can increase the amount of time for the time we spend working. So of course, we're still going to have that break in between, but if you want, you're going to be able to work through that break if you want to get a few extra seconds of work before you go to the next move, just to squeeze out a little bit more effort. All right, so grab your water. Again, make sure you have a variety of weights available, but we primarily should be able to use heavy weights the whole time. Keep those light weights around just in case you need to modify, and we should be good to go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and warm up, hop down on the mat. So just make sure you got your stuff, and then we're gonna go ahead and warm up. We're gonna go right into burpee step backs. So just come on down, step back, and step up. We're gonna speed up this movement soon, but for the moment, just move smoothly. Take your time. And if you do have access to different types of equipment like dumbbells or kettlebells for today, I definitely would suggest using them. Using both, seeing which one you like the most, because you'll be able to do that with these moves today. Speed up your step back now. Just go faster, coming up and down. Two more. Last one. After this move, we're gonna go right into a down dog. So back to the high plank. And push back, and repeat. Make sure you're breathing here. We're gonna get to the legs in a second. Make sure you're pushing your face all the way back as far as you can towards your feet. Last one. From here, you're gonna drop to your knees, go straight into cat-cow. Loosening up the spine right here. Try to bring the crown of your head to the center of your back and tuck your chin. Squeeze the glutes and the abs when you go to the top. From here, you're gonna push your shoulder towards your hip. Not your hip towards your shoulder, but your shoulder towards your hip. Keep your hips neutral. You're just bending from side to side like a spring. From here, flip on over. Going to do some bridges. Come to your back. Elevate the hips. Bring it down. And from here, you're going to bridge your hips up, and you're going to turn to your side, literally, so your shoulders are stacked. Keep the hips up. Open up your base to help you keep your balance. Bring your back flat and go to the other side. Keep going, alternating left and right. One more each side, left, bring it back, last one, ready. All right, gonna sit up, we're gonna come right into some tables. Elevate the hips, bring it back down. Opening up the shoulder right here. You need to keep sliding your feet and your butt down the mat. It'll help open up the shoulder a little bit more. If you're having a hard time, try to bring your feet and your butt a little bit closer to your hands. From here, you're gonna bring the right hand up. With that table, single arm, bridge up, back down, switch sides. Keep alternating, keep elevating. One more each side. Last one. All right. Okay, so for our first move, we're gonna have a snatch with a burpee. All right, so you can do these separately or you can do them together. You can do just one or you can do just the other. Does not matter, but nonetheless, the snatch is pretty much you're squatting from the floor and pressing your weight straight overhead. You can add in the burpee or you can just do the snatch. All right. So I'll demonstrate what that looks like. So just to snatch by itself, you're gonna have your weight in hand. All right, you're going to squat, stand up, and press up. All right, when you bring the weight up, it's like you're zippering or closing the shirt or a jacket with a zipper. Zip the shirt up as you press the weight up, as you pull and press. So you're squatting, zip, twist, and press. All right, that's too challenging. Just hold the weight on your shoulders and you can do a squat and a press. Otherwise, try to snatch out, and of course you just add in the burpee. All right, so snatch, bam, easy. All right, so we got 6 minutes. Alternatively, you can do a kettlebell swing. You can use your dumbbell, or if you have a kettlebell, you can use the kettlebell to do the swing. I'll be opting for the swing for this movement to kind of work the glutes and the hamstrings a little bit more. We do have a curtsey lunge later. That's going to be what I use to work the quads a little bit more. So if you want a little more variety, you can do the kettlebell swing. It'll work a few more muscles, including a little bit more muscles in the back as opposed to the snatch. And then you can always rely on that lunge later to hit the quads if that's what you want. All right, so 6 minutes on the clock. We're gonna have a 45-second break. If you want, you can work through that break, or you can just take the break, catch your breath, and get ready to transition. We're looking for 10 reps in the swing. We're looking for 10 reps in the snatch. Catch your breath, and you just keep going as many times as you can. We're not trying to tire ourselves out. We are trying to find a decent median that allows you to keep moving, but also still feel a challenge with the exercise, all right? Just like we always do. So here we go, counting down from 5, starting off with that kettlebell swing or snatch, and you can add in the burpee if you want. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Start off with lighter weight, and then we'll get into heavier weight soon. So again, just 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that's pretty light for me, but again, I'm starting off light. kind of help get the muscles warmed up. You are doing the snatch, you're using the momentum from your squat to press that weight up. You're not doing a strict squat and then a press. Use the momentum. You want it to be a little quick, you want it to be a little fast. That's why the kettlebell is the alternative, because that is meant to be fast too. All right, so they're both explosive movements. Just start off light, so that way you can keep loading yourself, loading those joints, loading those muscles properly, and you can execute the move with better form. So you're hinging, you're not squatting. If you are doing the kettlebell swing, you're not squatting, you are hinging, meaning folding at the waist, and then you're pushing the hips forward to generate the momentum. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, time to add up a little bit more weight here. We're closing in on 4 minutes. Keep going. Again, snatch, kettlebell swing, and if the snatch is too complicated and you don't want to do the kettlebell swing, squat thrusters or squat presses, holding the weight in your hands, squatting down and pressing up is another good alternative, right? So again, full body is what we're working on today. We're going to torch the whole body. Here we go. We're under 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So again, if you are doing that kettlebell swing, it's a hip hinge, not a squat. You want to make sure you keep that back flat. All right, so roll the shoulders slightly backward or keep them in a neutral position and thrust the hips forward to generate that momentum. I'm not really working my arms. I'm just letting them ride the momentum generated from the hip hinge. All right, that's going to create the swing. Really make sure you bring your glutes into it. You should feel a stretch in your hamstrings and just ride the wave up. All right, less than 3 minutes to go. Keep it going. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Think of doing like a bridge standing up. All right, that's what that kettlebell swing is. And if you want, you can even bring the weight all the way up overhead to work the back even more. About 2 minutes to go. Want to keep increasing the weight here. Again, take your time with that kettlebell swing. Don't rush it. Yes, we want it to be explosive, but we want it to be under control too. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Less than 90 seconds. Again, catch your breath. Heart rate should be able to remain elevated throughout this whole interval. All right, here we go. We got 60 seconds remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, got about time for one more. Again, if you're doing that snatch, really make sure you're using that squat to generate the momentum, to press that weight up, to snatch that weight up. All right, remember the zipper. Use that momentum from the squat, zip up the jacket, and then press straight into the sky. All right. All right, we got 15 seconds remaining. Let's finish up strong. Again, if you want to work through the break, you can. Otherwise, we have 45 seconds to catch your breath. Nine, 10, 11. So working through the break. Woo. All right, so next, you have push-up. You can do that push-up however you need to do it. On your knees, elevated, decline, incline, or you can do a chest press or chest flies. You're on your back, all you're doing is a fly, open up, let the elbows touch the ground, and close up. That's it. So I'll demonstrate that fly for you all. 6 minutes. Make sure you're going. So this is the fly. Starting up at the top again. Open up, let the elbows touch the ground, bring the weight back up. That's the fly. You can have that move or you can do a push-up. I'll start off with the fly since I'm here. We're looking for 10 reps here as well. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you want, you can do both. Whew. I'm gonna opt for doing both. Whew. So again, you can do push up or you can do the fly, whichever you want to. Ten and 10, let's go. Okay. Closing in on the 4-minute mark. Again, this is where you want to use that light weight, if you have it, for the fly, or you can just do the push-up, or you can do both. So you got 3 options there, 3 different ways to make this match the effort you want to give it. You can do both moves, you can do just the fly, or you can do just the push-up. All right. We got 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Going right back to the fly. You can have your knees bent in the fly, or you can have them flat and straight. So make sure you have a slight bend in the arms as you open up, coming down. Let the elbows touch, then come back up. You don't need to make your wrists go all the way down to the floor. Just let the elbows touch. 3. Control that weight as it goes down. 5, 6. You should feel a stretch in your chest. 8, 9, and 10. Don't be scared to arch the upper back a little bit as well. That will help you exaggerate the stretch in your chest if you're able to do that. All right, so we got about 2.5 minutes to go. Keep going. Of course, catch your breath as you need. Again, full body work, compound movement in the push-up. More of an isolated move with the chest fly, but nonetheless, you got 2 options where you can really work the chest, including the shoulders if you're gonna do the push-up. All right, back to the push-up. Here we go. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Ooh. All right, we're closing in on the last 90 seconds. Keep it going, keep it going. All right, again, you can work through the break. It's only 45 seconds. The last move is a curtsey lunge, and then you can either take that 45 seconds to catch your breath, or you can work through it. I'm probably gonna choose to work through it again. Here we go. Should have just enough time to get one more set of both in. Let's hope that's what I can do. 2. Remember, arch that upper back just a little bit. That's okay if it happens. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. All right, we got 40 seconds remaining. I'm gonna probably finish up here with the push-up. Just need to catch my breath for a second. All right, we got 20 seconds. I just push through the last moments we have here. Again, you can work through the break, or you can take the break. All right, I'm gonna take that break. Okay, you can always grab some water in between while you're waiting. Whew. All right, so last move, curtsey lunge. We did this not too long ago, but we all know what it means to curtsey. Bring the back leg across. Make sure you cross the midline of your body, and then you come down to a lunge and back up. Try not to have your foot really close, your toe, the back foot, try not to have it too close to the heel. The further you step back, the easier it'll be to balance yourself and to get low into that lunge. All right, so here we go. Last move, we're just looking for 10 reps each leg. I'm gonna go one leg at a time so that way I can keep going through the whole 6 minutes. So this is where you kind of want to start off. Squat down, come up. You can bring that foot back up to the top like so, or you can keep it back, just like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Okay, that's our curtsey lunge. You get a 2 for 1 with this move if you're able to hold the weight for the entire 6 minutes. While you catch your breath, just hold on to the weight, switch legs when you're ready. 2, 3. You should feel a stretch in your hip, and you should feel the load in your quad. Whew. It's a little bit more of a burn if you hold your leg back there as opposed to bringing it to set it next to the front leg each time. after each rep. So keep that in mind if you need to try something to help you keep moving. Again, if you can, hold on to the weights while you're doing your lunges and catching your breath. We got 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go. You're going to try to keep your shoulders square, facing forward. Whew. That burn is real. So again, we're halfway there. We got 3 minutes to go. But you leave your feet in place as opposed to resetting your stance after each rep. It's going to be a little more of a challenge. You should be doing most of the work with the front leg, not the back. The back is helping, it's assisting, but that front leg should be doing most of the work. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. What? Again, 3 extra points if you hold that weight. Take your time, all right? Adjust that back foot if you need. Again, the further it is back, the more sense of balance you'll have, but also the more you're going to be able to get lower into your lunge. You should really be able to push that knee forward to help you get low. All right, so your ankle mobility is your limiting factor with this move. We got 90 seconds remaining. So again, push that knee forward. If you aren't able to push the knee forward, it's going to affect how low you can get. So let that knee travel forward and then come back up. All right, we got 60 seconds to go. Whew. My grip strength is something I'm trying to work on. So I'm getting some free points here, holding this weight. Not just my grip strength, but my grip endurance. I recently started rock climbing. Your grip endurance is very important. 30 seconds. Whew. I'll alternate legs, but I'll keep going. 15 seconds to go, and then we're done. Less than 10. Listen out for the 3 beeps to let you know when we're done. Oh. All right, put that weight up. Whew. Let's catch a breath. Good work, guys. Cool down. Let the heart rate fall. Grab some water if you need it to get some fresh air, because it's hot in here. And these are about all the clothes that I can take off while I'm on camera. So. Hopefully you guys have learned to chug your water once the workout is through. Not the best idea to do that in the middle of the workout or while you're going through the workout. Yes, you can wet your mouth. You can get a little bit, swallow a little bit of water, but you definitely don't want to chug the water mid-workout. It's going to slow you down. You might become a little sluggish. And of course, those water cramps in the abdominals are the worst if you're doing anything that is higher than moderate activity, anything getting the heart rate up. So hopefully that's how you guys felt today though. Not terrible, but hopefully you felt the work that kept your heart rate going, kept your heart rate up. Hopefully you were able to give that much effort. So again, the moves we did today, they were full body or compound movements involving multiple joints. All right, so we didn't do anything isolated really, minus the chest fly. And if you were able to get in the push-up, great. But the chest fly was the most isolated thing we had today. But other than that, everything else was compound movements involving full body. So I hope your body feels it later on. You might not feel it that much in the moment, but you'll probably feel it later on. That's generally how those full body / compound moves go, because you disperse the work throughout all or more muscles in your body than normal. So enough of that talking. Let's go ahead and stretch it out. Coming down on the floor, we're going to come straight to a straddle actually. So open up the legs, and what you want to do is push yourself forward, push your hips forward like you're trying to slide yourself forward on the floor. This is going to position your pelvis in a neutral position, and that way you can really feel the stretch in the inner thighs. Do your best to kind of squeeze the quads, keep the legs straight, and you should feel that stretch in the inner thighs. So definitely one of the muscles we've worked in that curtsey lunge. So just a seated straddle stretch. Push the hips forward, push your torso forward. You'll feel the stretch in your inner thighs. And relax. What you're going to do now, straighten that left leg out. We're going to stretch out the glute. Cross the right leg over the left. Pull it into your body and twist to your right. Do your best to breathe regularly here while we're stretching. Probably will need to take deeper breaths to help your heart rate come down, but that's normal. Switch sides. You should feel a stretch in your hips, similar to what you felt in the curtsey lunge here. Relax. Grab the right ankle, pull it back toward the glute. Gonna stretch out the quad here. You can lean back, slightly squeeze the glute and the abs to help stretch out the top of the quad a little bit more. Switch sides. And relax. I'm gonna go ahead and come up to your feet. Stretching out the hamstring here, cross the right leg over the left. Take a deep breath in, exhale, slowly push your chest toward the floor. big breath, come up. Switch sides, same thing. Take a breath, come on down. Take a big breath in, come on up. All right, we'll come to the wall. Bring the left hand at 3 or 9 o'clock. Take a breath in, push the chest into the wall and turn away from the wall. Turn to your right. And relax, switch sides, bring the right hand to 3 o'clock. Push chest into the wall and turn to the left. And relax. All right, so please do keep stretching if that's what you need to do. That's what you feel like you need to do. Keep on stretching. Let your heart rate fall back down before you sit back down. So thank y'all for joining me today. Again, my name is Alex. I'll see y'all on the next workout on next Tuesday. So y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Holla.